Are you looking for a podcast and radio show dedicated to all things Kentucky sports? Bingo, bango, bongo, Big Blue.
Everybody's ready to go. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go. And you're ready to go.
You're locked in to the hottest radio show and podcast in the Bluegrass State.
What'd you think of their energy? Unbelievable. That's who you gotta be.
From Pikeville to Paducah and all points in between, we give you an in-depth and sometimes extremely opinionated view of the Wildcats. The phone lines are now open.
And why are you making fun of teams for a double X? I mean, come on now.
Yes! It's the pregame show on Wildcat Sports Talk, presented by the Kentucky Daily. Now, let's join the two guys that bring the action every single week, Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for another game tonight, and that's really it. It's a game.
It's game day, baby.
It's a game day, and now Kentucky is fighting for their lives. No, C.J. Frederick and Xavier Wheeler are not playing tonight. That's the first question everybody wants to know.
Is that for sure?
I don't know. Is that official,
I don't
Kyle?
think that's official.
Is that official,
no.
or did you just make that up?
I was going to say I don't think that's official because everybody says they didn't practice Monday, but nobody knows.
See, here's the thing.
Yesterday or not?
I'm just going off of.
Yeah. We don't know if they practiced.
Oh, okay.
All
right. So so maybe I should not say that I don't.
We don't know. If anybody knows, I mean, let us know. I mean, we don't know. I didn't check before the show, but if anybody's heard if they practiced yesterday, let us know. But I mean, I'm worried. I mean, I know C.J. Frederick's got the rib thing going on, and that's got to be painful, man. That's got to be painful. I don't see C.J. play, and I hope he does because we really, really need him. We need Xavier Wheeler out there too. We need everybody playing. We need everybody healthy. And, man, this is one of those games, man. I hate it, Adam. This time of year we shouldn't be saying must win. But that's where we're at.
It's a must-win game, and if you don't win this game, you're in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, I mean, that's just that.
No phones during pregame anymore.
I know, we agreed to that.
We apologize, guys. Adam's not giving you his full attention. I mean, hopefully I can get him to come around soon and give you his full attention. There he is. Welcome to the show, Adam.
So anyway, guys, if you want to get in on the Tomahawk Axe Club hotline, which that's where we're at tonight, and by the way, we're going to be here all night long. We'll be here till the end of the game, and then we're going to be doing our regular weekly show at the end of this ball game. We're going to be doing that as well. So if you want to be in on that, come on down.
Pregame show.
And we want to watch it with you. Like, that's the thing. We want to watch the game with you. You want to see two guys that love to just hang out and watch the game and scream with you, we'll do it.
Exactly. Here's the thing, guys.
And cuss and everything else.
Hey, whenever you go watch a ball game, you go to a bar, restaurant, or anywhere, and you're like, I'm going to go watch the Kentucky game.
Yeah.
You can't hear it. You can never hear the game.
No, but you can hear it in here.
You come here tonight. It's game day. It's game night. Kentucky basketball. Tomahawks. If you can get here in an hour, get here because we've got it on every TV here at Tomahawks. We got the volume turned up loud, and we're all going to be cheering just like we're at Rupp Arena, just like we're, right there, and it's going to be fun.
So, of the 6 remaining games, I think there's 6. How do you see Kentucky going? Do you see them going like if you were a betting man? Would you say 3-6, 4-6? What would you say?
6 games total.
I think there's 6 left.
So
let me
3-3
let me look at this up while you talk.
We need to go 4-2 or 5-1 is what we need to do to make the NCAA tournament. We might have to go 5-1 or 6-0, and we might have to get to the SEC championship game. That's the position we're in right now. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, folks. You guys know that. I'm not telling you guys nothing new, but we better win 5 games and make the SEC championship game. I mean, we got ourselves in a bind now to where we're going to have to win. We're going to have to win most of these ball games. I don't see us beating Tennessee. I know it's at Rupp Arena. I know that we beat them in Knoxville, but Tennessee had one of their worst games of the year. They missed open layups, not just threes. They missed open layups. We were playing pretty good that game, and I don't see us now. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Kentucky, and I'm cheering every second. I'm cheering for every basket all the way. But I don't see us beating Tennessee. I just don't. I just think that they're
All
a
right,
better team right now.
So tonight is Mississippi State at Mississippi State. Listen, folks, they're 17-8. This is not a game that you just say, "Oh, we're definitely winning."
No.
That's the bad thing. None of the games from here on out are definites.
Did you know they lost to Alabama by 3?
Yeah, so
3 points.
you know anything can happen. Then you go and you come home Saturday, play Tennessee. The 96, 97, and 98 team is being honored. I don't know, man. I mean, I see you can win that game if it's at Rupp. You know, and they've been playing like crap lately.
It's at Rupp. You know, you're honoring the 96, 97, 98 team. But, you know, whenever they honored Chris Lofton, you know, they took a loss.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they don't return the favor when we're honoring the best teams that ever played at Kentucky.
That's right. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who is this?
This is Les.
Hey, Les.
Dixon, you should come
Hello?
here and watch the game with us.
Yes. Hey, what's up, man?
I want to go ahead and make a prediction if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, you should come down here and watch the game with us, though, Les. You have to do that.
Well, you know, I'm actually not doing nothing today.
Yes.
I'm kind of being lazy. I might drop down. What time is the? I'm sorry when I asked this question, but what time's the game? Is it at 9?
It's at 8:30.
If you come watch the game,
8:30.
Les, if you do come watch the game, you do the post-game show with us.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know those are fun. You know how Adam is.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. Hey, I just want. I know you guys love Kentucky. I mean, I know you guys do, but I'm telling you, and I was on some show yesterday or something. Tim, I think you were on it after me.
Yeah, I was.
The bottom. What I was trying to say, the bottom line is, they asked me if I thought Kentucky was going to make the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
And these guys were kind of down and out, man.
Yeah. I told them no. I didn't think we would.
Awesome.
I think they're going. I think UK's going to make the NCAA tournament, and I guarantee those guys. I think Kentucky's going to at least make a run to the Sweet 16. And this is coming from a guy that's never been a Coach Cal fan.
Wow.
And I'm just saying, I just think they're going to do it. I just think they're going to catch fire here. But with that said, they got to start catching fire tonight.
Yes.
That's exactly right, man.
What's your prediction for tonight?
13, baby.
13. All right. I'll take it.
13. Hey, I'll try to make it out there, guys. Both guys do a fantastic job, and happy late Valentine's Day.
You too, buddy. Thank you.
You too. And actually, Les, we have something that we want to talk to you about off the air that I think will be awesome. We talked about it on the way over here. We have an idea.
Okay.
We have an idea. You know what? Can we just say it? Can we just say it? I mean, can we just say what it is? I mean, it's not a big deal.
Why not?
We want to put. I mean, you know, what I love doing this on this show is making business things on the show. So we want to put together an all-star game for the 13th region at the end of this season.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I mean, I'll do whatever you guys need me to do, but I'm a little disappointed. I thought we were going to do something like, you know, go see Patrick Mahomes in Eggers' house or something. That's what I thought we were going to do.
Now listen, that's a whole separate thing that you and I can definitely do. I'm cool with that.
That's right. But yes, that's fantastic. If I get out tonight, I mean, I feel 50-50, but I mean, it's only like 2-minute drive from my house.
Yeah.
So if I get out, definitely we will talk either today or tomorrow.
All right.
So either way, but you guys do a fantastic job, and you guys go Big Blue for you guys.
All right.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Les.
Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who is this?
Go Big Blue for you guys. All right.
Hey,
James, what's going on, guys?
Living the dream. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. What can we do for you tonight?
I just want to get a prediction on the Cats tonight. What are you thinking?
Well, I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. It's hard for me to predict these Cats anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get confident right now. I mean, I don't know if we're short-handed and we're just not playing well, but I'm trying to stay positive, brother. What's your prediction?
I got us by 11 tonight.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
11.
Who do you think the player of the game will be for us?
Wallace.
All right.
Wallace.
I like it. I
Okay.
like it. I like
My
it.
prediction.
I like it, man.
I'm becoming a fan of him.
Hey, he's stepping it up. That's for sure.
Hey, he's definitely stepping it up, and to echo that, I'm glad to see I'm glad to see some other guys are going to have to play tonight, like a Duthiero and some of those, because we're going to need them down the stretch if we even get into the tournament.
Yeah.
What do you think we'll see Lance Ware tonight?
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think we should see Lance Ware tonight. I think Calipari, he does this sometimes. Sometimes he forgets about players. And then when everybody brings it up to him, he's like, yeah, you're right. That guy needs to play a little more. And, Lance Ware's not going to score a bunch of points, but he will mix it up with guys. I mean, he'll get physical with them. I mean, the thing that bothered me the most about last game, we had three guys, Jacob Toppin, Chris Livingston, and Antonio Reeves, who played over 35 minutes in the game and didn't attempt one free throw. How do you play 35 minutes and not attempt one free throw? You know what I mean? Like, you got to get to the basket.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words on that one, Tim.
Yeah, there's a really riveting 10 and 15 Ole Miss team versus a 13 and 12 Florida team game on right now before ours. You got to love that. I mean, we could have played earlier tonight, Tim. I'm upset about that. I'm not going to ever let that go.
Well, like our buddy Chris told us, he said they know Kentucky fans will stay up and watch it if it's midnight. We don't care. We'll watch it. I mean, we'll be miserable the next day, but we'll stay up.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, thanks for calling in.
All right, see you.
See you later.
You guys.
Yep, appreciate you.
Was that first time caller?
I think so, yeah. It is the Tomahawk Axe Club hotline is 859-428-8419 is the number to call as we are rolling right along on the show. Let's take a quick break. I think that's what we need to do because we got to get some bills paid.
Yes,
what do you think about that?
We got to thank our wonderful local sponsors.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Step away, and when we return, we got you covered. Right after this, it's Wildcat Sports Talk pregame show.
Come see about it.
Come on down.
Tomahawk Axe Club, an entertainment center in downtown Corbin, offers something for everyone. Several axe throwing lanes, 2 golf simulators, cornhole, billiards, darts, a punching bag, arcade games, and pinball machines. Tomahawks is the perfect place for date nights or family nights. Party and corporate rentals are also available. Check out Tomahawks on Facebook. Stop by at 108 East 3rd Street in Corbin, 606-595-1080. That's Tomahawks Axe Club.
Welcome back into Wildcat Sports Talk. It's a quick
That's
break.
A 30-second
yeah,
timeout,
it's a 30-second timeout. That's all we're going to do.
I thought it was a full, guys.
No, you're not getting a full tonight. We didn't. Did the ref do this?
Yeah, I thought he did.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He was
30 seconds.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Well, we're back and ready to go, live in action.
Is 859-428-8419 is the number to call if you want to get in on the show. Oh, why you get on your phone, Tim?
I'm reading comments. I can't see your screen, so
well,
I got to be able to read comments.
I hope Wallace looks for his shot tonight. So glad you guys are back. Thank you, Barry. We're glad to be back.
Thank you.
Come on down here, Les. Jessica said that.
Yeah. Reading some of the comments. Hey, we got to get a win tonight, guys. I am pumped up. I'm fired up. I know we've not been playing good and everybody's down right now, but when it's game day, Adam, that's when I'm fired up. You get what I'm saying? Like, on the other days, it's like, man, we're just not good. But then when it gets game day, it's
okay, it's game day.
Now it's time to turn things around.
It doesn't matter. New season.
Every game we think this is when we're going to turn it around.
New season today.
Yeah. We're going to beat them.
New season starts today.
Cats by 90.
Cats by 90. That's right. Y'all like my North Laurel shirt, by the way? I mean, look at this. Tim, you're not even caring about my North Laurel shirt.
I love the North Laurel shirt.
Yeah, no,
I love the blue and green. It looks good, man. Jaguars.
Yeah.
Jaguar Nation, baby.
Yeah.
Reed Shepherd, North Laurel Jaguars.
There we go.
Thanks. These Kentucky fans, you got to let them know. They know who Reed Shepherd is. I got to make sure they understand that that's his team.
Well, they should know.
If they watch this show, they'll know.
They know because we love North Laurel. We're big North Laurel proponents.
Well, we're allowed to because we went there.
We went there.
So we're allowed to.
We're allowed to.
But anyway, if you guys got any questions for us tonight, about how the Cats are playing, you got any questions about Reed Shepherd, let's talk about him. Hey, we've watched him all season.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know something about him, ask us a question or call in and we'll talk about it. I would safely say we know his game right now. We know what he can do.
100%. Yeah. So if you want in on the show, give us a call on the Tomahawks Axe Club hotline. We want to hear from you. It's 859-428-8419. That is the number to call. Tennessee's beating number 1 Alabama. Of course they are.
That's good. I mean, we've got to play them anyway. We want them to beat Alabama before we play them.
I know, but well, I don't like when Tennessee wins. I will never, ever be happy over a Tennessee win.
No. I mean, no, I agree. I was trying to think of somebody, and I was like, no.
No. I mean, it doesn't matter who they play. I mean, I don't care.
No.
I mean, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Lakers, but
I wouldn't even be happy if they beat Louisville. I mean,
no, me neither. I'd be like, well, you know.
I mean, Louisville. I mean, Duke and Tennessee. Like,
dude, if Duke and Tennessee played each other,
yeah,
that would be the game of I don't care who wins.
Yeah. Can they both lose, please?
Can there be like a leak on the floor and it cancel the game?
Yeah,
and they both take an L.
Both take an L.
Like that's what I would want.
Yeah.
But
with all that said, Tennessee's good. I mean, they're good. We caught them on an off night, so I'm worried. We can beat them. We can. I just wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. But again, it's 859-428-8419. The game starts here in about.
What's Angel say?
She said they can both lose. So there's still about 16 minutes of game time left on this one. That's awesome. Yeah. With what? 45 minutes left till our game starts? I hate that.
Do they always do that? They
why?
Time it just right.
I mean, but why?
Because they don't.
I mean, because here's
don't know what to do.
Here's what's going to happen. This game right here is going to be close, and it's going to be the battle of the two worst teams in the SEC.
I have an idea
that nobody cares about, and then they're going to carry over our game and ruin the night.
Here's the thing, though: they're always making the Kentucky game late, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have an idea. Let's tell ESPN, hey, listen, schedule the games a little farther apart. Well, they're going to go, well, what if there's a gap? We'll know Wildcat Sports Talk will just step in.
Exactly.
We'll do
we'll do the pregame show.
Whether it's 4 minutes, whether it's 25 minutes, whether it's an hour, we'll do the pregame.
If it's 30 seconds.
We'll fill the spot.
If it's 30 seconds, exactly. I don't care. We'll come on and we'll be like, hey, what's up? This is Adam and Tim, Wildcat Sports Talk. Go Cats. Yep. Woo. Go down to Dick Vitale. You know, that's it. I mean, that's what we're going to do.
We could do it, man. I think it's the perfect solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, schedule them farther apart. We'll fill that gap for you for free. Are you hearing me? Free.
Free,
we're like
ESPN.
Dick Vitale. I do this for free, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Are you serious? Ooh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. No, that was good. I mean,
Thanks,
man.
Hey. I love Dick Vitale, man. I know some Kentucky fans thinks that he gets on their nerves or whatever, but I love his emotion, man. And he's such a good human being. Like, we love Dick Vitale. Yeah. Like, he's a great guy, great person. I always thought he made the games more fun to watch, especially when you're watching Duke, North Carolina, two of the nasty, worst teams in America. He makes those interesting.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does. And, I mean, honestly, we've had him on the show. We have. That's one of our claims to fame, Tim, is that we've had Dick Vitale on the show.
Yep.
And, you know, he's a great guy, man.
Scott needs to call in. Scott's Arts. I always call him Scott's Arts because it's his Facebook name. That's just who you are, man.
Yeah. Well,
Scott's Arts.
Yeah.
He might be the best artist, graphic artist. Probably.
Definitely, 100%.
Definitely in the
There's
state
nobody
of Kentucky.
better.
You know what? He offered to work with us on doing a drawing and getting some players to sign it and auction it off just to help our show.
Well, you know what the other thing, too, and we we didn't realize this until after the fact, but when we were going around the room and I was showing you all the pictures that I made, and then me and you and Ramon took that picture, and it was just like the drawing.
Yeah.
that he made for our logo.
Yeah, we accidentally did it. That was pretty cool. His fingers were right on our shoulders.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. It was good. But again, guys, we see you all out there watching. We see you all out there just kind of waiting on us to do something and say something.
Yeah, they're like, those guys don't get too crazy till after the games. That's when they get crazy.
Entertain us, please. You know what I mean? Like, you can entertain us and call us. It's real simple. It's
I'll tell you how I can entertain them. I get something started. You want me to get something started?
What's that?
Look, anybody out there that's watching right now, or if you have a friend that's watching that falls in this category that says Severe Wheeler should have been benched, well, you got what you wished for. Let's talk about that one time. I mean, there's been people saying he don't need to be in the game at all. Don't play him at all. Got what you wished for, 0-2, with him sitting in the bench, not playing. We have to have Severe Wheeler, Adam. We don't have to start him. Don't get me wrong. We don't have to start him. But we have to have him. He's experienced. He changes the speed of the game. He gets everybody involved. I mean, Oscar Sheboy just stands on the block, and he just brings it in, hands it to him. He's like, okay, nice, I'll dunk it. I mean, guys get open when Severe Wheeler's in the game. Now, I love Cason Wallace, and he has to be on the floor also. But I just love Severe Wheeler at the point guard position. It speeds us up, man. I mean, it really does. And you see, we are not moving the ball. We don't move. We don't get up and down the floor like we used to with Severe Wheeler out of the game. And, man, I just can't wait to get him back, and I hope he gets going. And that goes to show you, don't knock a player when you don't realize that he's really helping your team and making you better. How you feel about it, Adam? I'm trying to get you fired up. And you go.
So my thing is I kind of have lost a lot of energy in fighting that fight because there's a lot of folks that just won't hear it.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of folks that Wheeler could come down the floor and get 5 straight assists, drive all the way to the basket, put it up off the glass, spin around 3 times, 12-0 run, and then turn it off of his foot one time, and suddenly he needs to be out of the game and never transfer to Northern Kentucky.
That's what he does, bench him forever.
That's where it is.
Yeah, I agree, man. And the reason I wanted to say something was because back when this was real hot topic, when he lost his starting spot, we started playing well, right? Well, now he's not playing at all, and how well are we playing?
Yeah. There's people that believe he really should never see the floor.
We're not a great team this year, no matter how you shake it.
No.
But with Severe Wheeler not available, we're not a good team at all.
Man, you want to talk about another hot subject?
What?
That it's going to be a big what if.
What?
Dude, what if we had Shaden Sharp this year?
Oh, my goodness, man. You're going to get me fired up on that Shaden Sharp situation.
I'm so mad about that I could scream.
Dude, he is a freak of nature. He is unbelievable. I thought the hype was built up a little bit.
No.
Dude, that guy, he's doing things that Vince Carter and Michael Jordan didn't do. It's just weird, man. He is a freak.
We might have to claim him.
I mean, he just jumps over top. Shaden Sharp, he just jumps over top of people and just tomahawks it.
Yeah.
Like Tomahawk's Axe Club.
Yeah.
Tomahawks it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, they need to sponsor a Tomahawk Jam.
Yeah.
Every time Ryan Davidson gets the Tomahawk Jam.
I've said that before on the radio. I'm like, he tomahawked it, Adam.
Yeah. So, I mean, they need to do that. So, but no, man, I that's when I saw his dunk highlights, man, it made me want to throw my phone across the room.
Yeah,
because we could have had him. We could have had him.
Yeah.
And we should have had him.
Well,
and we got duped.
We did.
And you know what? I'm actually not in the camp of blaming Cal for that anymore.
Dude, I think he owes us some rent.
I'm not in the camp of blaming Cal for that anymore. And I blame Cal for a lot of things, but I don't think he needs to take ownership for that because I think he legitimately thought that Shaden was coming.
Even though I'm down on Cal right now, I agree with you. I think Cal was Cal saw him doing that stuff that he's doing right now in the NBA, and he was like, listen, I don't care if you play or not, just come here. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, just come here. Just come here and be a part of the team, and hopefully you'll play. Maybe we can talk you into playing, but just come here.
And just think about that. Sharper Hopkins, Bryce Hopkins, is lighting it up now.
I know. Dude, Dante Allen's starting and scoring a bunch of points now.
So just think if we'd have just kept our team with Wheeler and Oscar. Yeah. You know what? It's a lot of what-ifs, and I understand we don't really want to go off of what-if scenarios, but it's frustrating.
Here's something that frustrates me is everybody's like, oh, Severe Wheeler, he's not good enough. We went undefeated at home last year with him starting every game.
All right, so let me ask.
Period. Undefeated at home with him starting every game.
Okay, so this is actually, Billy Lunsford says something that leads me to my next question. He says, if we miss the tournament, will Cal be gone? I'm going to answer that with no, but let me ask you this. If next year's team doesn't make the Final Four, is it over? Is that it? Is that done?
Man, I don't know. I think
that's his best team.
But there's lots of other scenarios. Okay, let's say they only lose 2 or 3 all year, less than 5 games, and they make the Elite 8 and barely lose. We wouldn't be happy, but they're not going to fire him. I mean, they're not going to make a change. I mean, if you only lose 2 or 3 games all year, you make the Elite 8, they're not going to let you go. We're going to be upset as fans, but there's no way.
Well, to be fair, folks, they're never going to let him go. I hate to tell everybody that. They're not going to do that.
They can't afford to. The only way we get rid of I shouldn't say it sounds mean. The only way Calipari leaves is if he wants to.
And a lot of people say that they think he's gone after next year no matter what. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
I think he'll step out on his own.
I think he's done.
Yeah, he'll step away on his own.
He wants to coach this one last time. And honestly, folks, what you could only hope for out of next year is a chip. Because if he has a championship next year and he steps away after that, do we forget about this? Yes, we do. Because we go, he's got 2 championships.
Well,
he gave us those. Thank you, Cal. Love you.
Let me ask you this, though. We need to watch the next year's recruiting class really close. Because if he brings in 3 or 4 McDonald's All-Americans, he might stay. But if it drops off, he's
So
gone.
here's an interesting thing to that. There's a class, his name was Richmond, last name Richmond, played for him at Memphis. Well, his son is now being heavily recruited for the 2024 class by John Calipari.
Yes.
So that tells you that there's still some sort of like part of him that's like,
there, yeah.
Maybe I want to stay.
If he builds a class, he's going to stay. Just like right now for next year. We all know Cal's not stepping away at the end of this year and not coaching what should be 5 McDonald's All-Americans. He's not going to step away from that.
No.
And if he builds another class like that, he's here again. But here's the thing, though. If he builds another class like that and we have a good year next year, we don't want him to go. I mean, bottom line is, guys, it ain't a personal thing. We just want to win.
Right.
I mean, Kentucky is paying plenty of money to just ask for wins. I mean, we just want to win.
Just win.
Just win.
Just win, baby.
I mean, it fixes everything.
That's really what it boils down to.
It's something else I wanted to bring up, man. Someone reached out to me and asked me my opinion on this yesterday, and I told them that I promised I'd talk about it on the show. This is a hard subject to talk about, Adam, and I know you're going to agree with me 100% because you already touched on it this show. The guy told me, he said he hated to say it because he always gets blasted for it. We all love Oscar Tshiebwe. We love him. He's a great player. He's playing his tail off. You couldn't ask for a better player. But his style doesn't fit Calipari's coaching style. When he's in the game and you have to go to him in the block, that takes away the dribble drive. We're not playing dribble drive anymore.
No.
Dribble drives when you got 5 guys outside the three-point line pretty much.
Right.
And everybody's driving and dishing and throwing lobs. We can't throw lobs. We can't drive and dish because Oscar's standing in there.
Right, and the thing is Oscar's an old-school basketball player, and Cal is not an old-school coach.
No, he can't coach him.
And he can't coach him. But somebody just asked, how many championships should we have under Cal? 3 to 4 is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you the years. You definitely have the one in 2012 because that happened, right? 2010 is another one. I think that John Wall team had no business not winning that all.
You don't want to hold pressure on him because that was his first year, but they could have won.
They should have won it all.
All right, here's the thing. They were as good as the national champions, period.
A lot of people say that 11 team that went to the Final Four, but they had jorts, and I kind of understand why they lost.
They overachieved.
They overachieved their team.
10 and 12, definitely.
10 and 12. I think in 14, when you make it all the way to the national championship game and lose to Okafor and UConn, that was a joke. Yeah. That should have never happened.
That's 3.
And then
15, we should have went undefeated.
In 15,
that's 5.
We should have absolutely went all the way.
4.
I think if you in 15 you go all the way and you beat Wisconsin, which FYI, I'm in the camp that they should have put in Booker and Ulis. They just should have.
Everybody agrees.
It should have happened.
Yeah, everybody.
And if you get that shot clock call that should have been called, I keep saying that over and over.
That's 4 championships, and I would say the Fox and Monk team should have won a championship.
I would say you're right. That's 17. That's the year that we lost to.
If they would have called the foul when Fox got murdered by 2 guys on the last second.
Yeah, and then that UNC player that nobody knows his name now hit that 3.
Yeah, the only thing he ever done his whole life.
He'll never do like Christian Laettner.
But I mean, Fox was murdered on that last shot.
He was.
But that's 5 right there. So I think honestly, without even being hyped up Kentucky fans, we could have easily had 5 instead of 1. We really should have.
Do you all think we'll ever see the dominance of UK had in the late 90s, 96, 97? No. We'll never see that again. And you know why? It's because there's so much parity in college basketball now. You know, back then there was parity, but at the same time, guys stayed a long time. Guys stayed to their senior year. So when they were really good as freshmen, they stayed. You had guys like Derek Anderson who probably could have left after his sophomore year.
And back then, do you know who was on national TV, who was on ESPN and national TV? It was the Blue Bloods.
Right.
If you wasn't a Blue Blood, you didn't get national exposure.
No.
Now you can go to Creighton and every game's televised. I mean, anywhere.
We could have won the COVID year with Maxey. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Here's the thing. I'm going to say this. Yes, I think we could have won with that team, but I'm not going to say we would have.
That was Ashton Hagens, though, too, wasn't it?
But I'm not going to say we could have count that one. We can't count that one, but I think we had a good shot.
We had a good shot. I will remember one of my fondest memories is when we were at Florida, and you and I, that was our first game. And it was Keon, you know.
He had that big tip in?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
and it rolled all around. It went.
Didn't it barely come off the rim and he tipped it back in?
Yeah.
I was like, it was that far.
It's that far.
Could have put my big fat head through there.
Yeah.
They were trying to
I think I said fat ass.
Yeah,
I think I said fat ass. That's what I said.
But, yeah, it was awesome, man. But I want to thank the people that came out here to watch our show live at Tomahawk's Axe Club. They're the real MVPs tonight. All these that came out here to watch the show for us, I appreciate them. Yeah, we are the most predictable team in college basketball. I mean, prepare for Kentucky. Okay, well, we're going to prepare them against a man-to-man defense tonight.
Man-to-man defense. We're never going to go look at a zone. We're never going to do any of that.
Double team Oscar.
Yep. And and every time Oscar gets the basketball, we switch out and go to DT him. I mean, that's it. Just did whatever. But anyway, folks, that's it. Come out to Tomahawk's Axe Club tonight. Watch the game. We're going to be here throughout the game. We're going to watch the whole game with you. And then at the end of the game, we're going to do our entire weekly show right here. So you don't want to miss out on that.
We're coming back after the game.
We absolutely are. So make sure that you guys come, call your mom and them. And if you want to see some fired up stuff at the end if we lose, come on back. Because
I'm going to be fired up if we win.
I'm going to be fired up if we win. But you know what happens if we lose.
Oh, yeah, you go crazy.
I don't go crazy. That's
man,
ridiculous.
But you go a little bit crazy.
No.
Adam. Come on, man. You lose your mind.
I don't.
When we lose, you lose your mind.
Well,
why do you think everybody tunes in? Because you're like going flipping off like crazy.
Well, okay. That's
you know
fine.
It.
No, they tune in to see
man,
me.
They tune in to be like, what's Adam going to do? He's losing his mind.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan.
You get out of control sometimes.
Out of control?
Yes.
You're out of control.
You're out of control
All right,
now.
I'm going out. I'm leaving.
I'm done.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
Nobody cares. This is Wildcat Sports Talk. Talk to y'all later.